Adi, Raven, Jennifer Dyer, Maria Jade, Nirmal, and let's see, Kimbra, and Mike Clemens, and Rick here, and Darlene here. And yes, it was another, I was running my hotline, and, I had to turn off, the hotline now. It's closed while the show's going on. And of course, I turned the hotline back on afterwards. Nirmal's created a cocktail hour Discord. So she just posted a link, copy and paste, and save that sucker. Thank you again, Nirmal. And
we're very sorry for your loss. Our heart goes out to you.
Our hearts go out to you, Nirmal, today.
Our thoughts and prayers.
We delivered our thoughts and prayers to you as well during the podcast, and then we promptly made jokes, but I hope that was helpful if you've seen that yet.
Yeah, she did. She enjoyed it.
And what else has just hit the fan? Well, Dan Bell posted on Patreon. Oh, you love the podcast? Great. That he and Dylan have broken up, but will remain friends, and Dylan is living in the area. He's going to stay local, and he's already got a job. He starts training in a couple of days for his job. He's got a nice little studio apartment in a nice place outside of Baltimore, but just down the road a little bit. So that's good for Dylan. He's got another nice place to be. And he's still friends with Dan, and we'll still see Dylan maybe even on podcasts in the future. So wish him well. Yeah, no, it was a shock. I found out earlier, you might be able to guess. But of course, I kept it private until Dan let it out. Hello, Roy Quitter.
Hello, everyone. I'll yell your names out a little bit later, but I want to say hi to everyone.
Turtle Truck 16.
You can hear us.
I'm on Hulu. How am I on Hulu?
No, Sean Arm, he is not.
What's that?
Be honest, he's living in your sex dungeon in the basement.
Ha! Mega Death Gigantor, Vicky J, Bourbon Cat.
Namal, of course, Mega Gigantor.
Shaylee, is that right?
Yes. Kimbra.
Shaylee.
Harrison, Maria G. Vicky.
Swanson Bronson Johnson.
Yes, Swanson Johnson Bronson.
He sends condolences. Loopsy Oopsie, hello.
Hey, Loopsy.
Good to see you here with us. We got 35, and remember, folks, touch the like button when you come in. But if you forgot, you can step back out, click like,
hey, Jimmy
and
Rick.
Come back in. Jimmy Rick is here. Joseph's here. Good.
Oh, Dill's with you. Okay. SBJ said Dill says hi.
Oh, Dill says hi. Swanson Bronson Johnson is now dating
Robert
Dylan.
Ryan.
Robert Ryan. You missed the bombshell. Dan and Dylan have broke up.
Metal Maiden.
I'm sorry. I know it probably will be hard to take, but you deserve to know you came in after the rest. Mike Clemens, hello. Dalton Lanier, hello.
Mitch, Charlene.
Mitch and Charlene, hello. Welcome to the Tuesday the 3rd of August edition of Cocktail Hour with Rick.
Bourbon Cat, hi.
And Darlene. I'm having nice cold Corona Extra. Cheers to you all who drink.
Annika, hi.
And we had a nice little late lunch of
Hey, Bobby.
sushi.
Jennifer Dreyer, Dalton, Bourbon, Captain
It's
Crook,
Dyer, not Dryer. Jennifer Dyer.
Dyer.
She's not a dryer.
My pronunciation is
Hello,
horrible.
Captain Crook,
Scott.
Bobby Dowd. And
Yay,
Bourbon
Scott.
Cat, I guess you couldn't come out into the open last Friday night. I was hoping you might even show up. In disguise, of course.
Raven.
Well,
Padme.
we have a couple rolls for later. I don't think they're spring. I think they were just egg rolls.
Yeah,
Shrimp egg rolls. Well, I went to the lab today, and I thought that I was going to have to start taking medication for type 2 diabetes. I know. So, my last test was a 6.3. That was in January. So, guess what my number is now?
It's much better.
It's 5.9.
That's really good.
I went down from 6.3 to 5.9. Anybody who has any issues with excessive blood sugar knows that A1C is a measurement over a period of time. No, 6.3 is not normal. No way. You're supposed to be below 5.7. Yes, normal is less than 5.7. So if you've been thinking 6.3 is good,
That's
and
good,
that's
Jimmy
yours,
Rick.
I'm sorry to tell you, it's not.
Anything
5
below 7 is acceptable.
Well, it's acceptable if you already have type 2 diabetes, hon. It's not acceptable for normal people who do not have type 2. And we're
Hey,
fat
Tom,
people.
Roy Quitter,
We eat
Josh,
too much fattening stuff. And I don't mean it's full of
Brendan.
fat. I mean it's full of carbs and sugar.
Oh, you're not on your deathbed, Brandon. It's a cold.
I'm sorry, Brandon.
It sucks.
Let me kiss your boo-boo.
Yeah, I do too, Maria.
There, I kissed it. Hey, anybody see the movie Venom? We just saw Venom. That was pretty cool. I like that. 6.9 is not good.
That's great, Robert.
Well, second thing is my fasting blood sugar.
Yes, you can, but that's usually what brings it on.
Now, mine's above 100. That's not great.
Yes, Josh.
Last one was 133. This time 125. So that's another good indicator.
Hey, Arnold. Arnold Ziffel.
Arnold Ziffel is here. Potato Kartoff is here. Glad to have you. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to moderate my diet and eat less sweets, but I was doing badly in the last couple of months, really.
And Sunday was really bad for all of us.
Oh my God. We had a cross up on messages, and before you know it, we had so much dessert. We had fruit times 2 as well.
So,
But you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings by not eating what they brought. You gotta have some, right?
the Lorax.
The Lorax,
they
yes.
were really the best eclairs.
Jimmy
I've
Rick,
had in a long
I am
time.
not going to switch to semen. If I switch to anything, it will be like celery, not semen. And of course, I'll put the stalk of celery right up, you know where, and clean myself out. Oh, so how many people like that little video short fake ad for Rick's Erotica Hotline done by Steve Seebode? Can I have a round of applause for that? What do you think? Oh my gosh. So a few people told me they were felt so dirty afterwards they need to be cleansed. So
That was
I
hilarious. That was
if you
great.
need to be cleansed, I will halfway through the show
Loved it.
I'm going to run out to the porch and do a cleansing session.
What?
Okay? Yes. So I'll offer that at about the first hour at 60 minutes. I'll offer anybody who wants to be cleansed. So stick around and you'll be able to cleanse again.
That's not good, Arnold.
Baptize me, baby.
It says daddy.
He said,
Baptize
Daddy.
me,
Oh,
daddy.
no. I'm not anybody's sugar or sour daddy. Sorry. I have one child. I only had one little baby. One little baby.
She's not a baby anymore.
And she's a big girl now. Her name is Jennifer. Yes, if you don't turn back
Mimi
in the
puppet.
tape one time, it's $10 a day. Because it's in such high demand. And we have to keep making replacement tapes because people apparently must rewind and review different parts over and over again. I don't
Glad
know.
you're here, Descend.
Descend into the absurd. It's okay to be fashionably late. So we're now talking about the Rick's Erotica Hotline.
Want to hit that like button, guys, please.
And let's get some likes in here. We got almost 60 in the room. I'm sitting at a paltry 26. Yeah, wearing the cassette tape out. It was a VHS tape, actually. So, nothing happening right now, but just in case somebody had an urge to donate money to us, please remember, please use our personal private PayPal at bo.jangle@aol.com. That's our address. And give it to us as a gift from your PayPal to our PayPal. If you do that, that's much appreciated, not expected. Thank you very much. Because the bad man at YT is still taking a half of all the money I make. The bad man. So all of my stats are going to look crappy, but that's the way it goes. They want me to think hey, Charlene, thank you. Dan is doing fine. He's just got to get his head around
Louise
it.
and Helms.
So, but Charlene, after I was just saying that.
What's the something else, Jimmy Rick?
What's the something else, Jimmy Rick? Making some ice cube trays with water and
Namal, it's fine by us.
what was that?
Namal wanted to know if it was okay with the people who contributed to her GoFundMe page to use the money towards final expenses.
Yeah, I mean, it's not my individual vote overall, but
for what
certainly
yes.
what we gave, we'd
Hey,
pass
Danielle.
forward to that. I'm sorry it wasn't able to be used for the purpose it was first intended. But anybody who has any dissenting comment, say so. Otherwise, and if anybody doesn't say otherwise during this chat, Nirmal thanks everybody who gave to the special fund for her mom to be transported, but unfortunately, since she passed, she'd like to use it towards final arrangements now. And we gave, so we're saying yes. Descend, must have given, says yes. I think that anybody with a good heart is just going to go along with that and not going to ask for any return. Again, wish it was for something better. Maybe it could be for a wake, but I guess that in your faith, that isn't something that happens. Like, you know, us Christians, especially the Catholics and Methodists. Methodists. Yeah, we'll just go to a local pub and talk about the dearly beloved and have nice stories and over a couple of pints, etc. I've been trying to arrange a deal just like that for a friend I found passed last year, and I've been trying for a little bit. Everybody still wants to. I can't get anybody to commit to anything.
Who?
For my friend Wayne Delpino, who
Oh.
passed. I doubt any of those people are watching this show, so I guess you're not going to chime in.
I gotta see what he's barking at.
Yeah,
I'll be back.
go ahead. Check out what Bo's doing. He's probably barking at them, running around. There are 2 German Shepherd dogs behind me. And he just likes to run back and forth across the backyard along our fence. And they're on their fence, and, you know, they just run back and forth and bark at each other. Yes, Padme, unfortunately her mother passed. Hoping for the best, and unfortunately she succumbed.
Yeah, he was playing with the German Shepherds.
That's what I thought.
And then he squatted.
Then he squatted? Well, good for him.
Yes.
You take care of it. He's
I'm
gotta take
packing
care
my
of it.
bag soon. I'm
So-
leaving Rick
When are you leaving?
Thursday.
Right, Thursday morning?
Yes.
Okay. So, tonight and tomorrow night are my last 2 nights with Dolly.
Yep, I'm leaving his ass. Oh, stop.
Who's going to help me do the show? Yes, Darlene is not leaving me permanently. Just
For a couple
for a
days.
few days to visit her friend up in Maine. Okay, so I didn't know if Paul was on or Doggy Dog. I didn't want either of them to get all upset because they thought you were really gone. So
Oh,
there we are.
17 Ridge, are you in Maine? I'm going to Troy, Maine. Oh, they hear Dylan is available.
Oh, come on now. Stop. Let's drop that. Now, if anybody is looking for a genuine friend or something, you know, that is up to you and Mother Nature. I'm not going to give any private details of domicile, location, or employer, or anything like that. So, or you have to send a check to Dan Bell, and he may provide you with the information.
Is that a wedding pic of you both from the cocktail hour with Rick Notice? You don't have
Yes.
that. It is? When did you do that?
Yes, I was wondering if anybody would see that in the background. I deliberately got a shot of myself fresh out of the shower. Yes, I was totally nude there, but I only gave you the top of the chest, and
Oh, I haven't seen that.
that was the notice. So it'll be the thumbnail for this episode. Yes, isn't that nice? Oh, Jimmy Rick is he can
And
never
JJ.
stop himself, can he? Elizabeth.
Hello, Elizabeth.
I now who saw that first?
Wait a minute.
I'm looking for the comment. It was Swanson Bronson Johnson.
Yeah. Now, can you take that off me?
Oh. It's so hard to move it over. All right, there. I'm just messing with her.
That was 31 years ago, right?
Yeah, 31 years ago. Excellent idea, Loopsy Oopsie. Thank you very much.
Yes. I won't be here to control her.
No,
though.
but Sandy Gay maybe can help.
I saw Rick.
That was a good comment. So we'll have to at least make sure you leave the accoutrements out where I can find them.
I'll show you where they are. I'm not
Okay.
leaving them out.
Why can't you put them in your bedroom?
They're right in the closet, right there.
Okay.
Bo's doing fine.
So this is live.
Very little potato.
So exciting, I know.
Yes, Matthew, we made it out of Florida before all hell broke loose again.
Hey.
Are
Yes,
there any
Steve, they are.
blockbusters left?
Are there any blockbusters left? I
Dan
don't know.
Wilson. No Sandy Gay erotica, Kimbra.
I can't do erotica on my channel.
Thanks, Jimmy Rick.
So, does everybody know what happened after?
Yes, Danielle, I sent you a thank you. If you haven't received it, I'm going to have to check the email address.
All right, so I got got the video up, made by Steve Seebode, put it up on my channel. They automatically set me up for
Hey, Boston.
not commercially viable. It was not going to be monetizable. No ads would run. I bet you there are ads running. Anybody sees an ad, and you can remember who was the ad by or for, and write it down and send me a rick.adr@al.com email. I'll send that right to YouTube and say, I thought you said that no ads run, so why are you running ads? Unless you're going to give me money.
I can understand
Otherwise-
there's no ads.
Otherwise,
But it was hilarious.
my video should run uninterrupted, right? So the whole thing is an ad. It's a fake ad. I don't have a hotline, right? It was all based on stuff from YouTube, episodes of Another Dirty
Steve
Room.
said he got a commercial for body armor at one point on the video.
See that? They're going to do that. Then I've got to change my setting to do not monetize. No. And then that should stop them from doing anything.
Well, that's what you need to do.
Yeah, there should not be. In between, it's up to the next ad. The next ad could say before and after, and it wouldn't be my ad that it's actually getting. Yeah, demonetized. But also, my rating is always not for children, but do not exclude for under 18. It's a double-edged sword, but it basically means if a person is 17, they could look at it. It's not like stopping them. They changed the setting. Absolutely only 18 and older. So, it certainly caught notice. So you could just imagine me actually doing erotica on this channel would start to turn my channel
You're not going
into
to.
a channel that doesn't have any content that's monetizable. I don't want that to be what this channel is. That's why Dan has Patreon, a closed environment for things like that, erotica,
No, only
to be
fans
hidden.
on.
Yeah. And I don't have OnlyFans anyway, so that's a problem.
No, it's not a problem. You're not going to have an OnlyFans.
I know, I'm just saying. It's the way it is. It's not necessary to worry about because it never would be.
It would be hard, Kevin.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We could have a Darlene's OnlyFans. But I would buy up all the subscriptions, honey. Wasn't that sweet? Yeah.
We had a good time Friday.
We had a great time Friday. I know a lot of people have watched the replay, but it's a shame that I didn't have 80, 100 more people than 100 watching as a crowd. We had about 50 people pretty much through, or 40 to 50 people live. And, well, I'm sure a lot of them are here.
Question,
And I
Rick.
bet they had a good time watching and chatting amongst each other during it. Yes.
Joe wants to know what size their pool is.
It's a 15-foot by 48-inch easy set pool by Intex.
And we have it set up for salt water. Or I should say Rick has it set up for salt water.
Set up for salt water with the,
I wish you were there, Swanson, Bronson, Johnson.
crystal clear salt converter,
I haven't seen her, Sean. She may not be on.
salt water converter. It creates sodium hypochlorite, which does the sanitizing like chlorine bleach would do. It's less strong, but it's effective on the. And I'm salty Rick. Yeah, you could say that.
Sean wanted to know if Kelly was in here, but I don't see her.
Kelly.
Who showed up Friday?
Yes, I have not seen her yet, but we had a couple people show up. We had Sean Arm, and we had
And he
Kelly.
was tired. He was so tired.
And he had been working like 24 hours.
No, it was longer than that. It was over
And then-
30.
Yeah, and by the time he left, it was like 27 hours straight when he left that he had been up. Well, she is a lovely lady from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Has been, and her brother too, taking care of their mother at home, in hospice care, taking care of her at home. And she just recently passed. And of course, that was hard to say goodbye, but now they've gotten that burden dropped off of their shoulders. They're able to now think about what do they want to do.
That's why she came down.
So she decided, what the heck, I'm going to come down. She drove down by herself. This is a woman, a pretty strong woman, really. But, after being in that kind of a cocoon for so long, I'm sure it was a little daunting for her to get out. But she did it. And then to top it off at the end of the night, after meeting her and having a good fun time at the band and everything, she wanted to show us something. So she took us to her car, opened up the trunk, and she had a sketch pad. She's working on, was that pencil drawing, right?
I'm not sure. It was.
It
that or
wasn't charcoal, it was pencil. Of the two of us together. And it was magnificent. She still had more detail, like she wanted to do my eye on the one eye wasn't
Swanson.
finished, and just a couple things like that. But she's still working on it. Yeah, who you met, Sean,
She knows that.
and she's going to give it to us, send it to us, have it maybe even put in some kind of a frame. Before she gives it to us.
Oh, good night, Boston Winds. Hope you feel better. See you Friday.
I'm sorry you're behind on the weather. Feel better soon. Hopefully you'll be there Friday. Look forward to it. We'll try to get more crazy. I'll be alone. I'll need your help. Help people be happy here. We need some good, funny input from the people who have the big mouths, or the thoughts anyway, with their chatting. Where am I here? Come on.
I don't know where you are.
I'm trying to get to the bottom. There it is. Okay.
Hey, everybody, please hit that like button. Say something. It's too quiet.
It's too quiet. I was looking for a comment to jump on. I'm sorry. I've been totally on the skids as to putting together anything, editing. I admit,
He's been doing work around here.
have been busy. I just
Yes, you
haven't
have.
had a chance to really do anything for you all. So, and you're sticking around. My sub numbers staying level. I very happy to see that. So thank you for not running away because you didn't get your weekly dose of some video.
Hi, Joanne.
Which some people, that's what happens, and it has happened to me. But you guys are a really great group
Ooh,
of
I don't know.
fans.
I wouldn't mind seeing Hall and Oaks, and the basement is moving along. It's
Yeah,
We still have a few things to do, but it's pretty close.
I think that's at Meriwether.
Oh, I loved Hall and Oaks.
Meriwether Post Pavilion
Hey,
in
Meat
Columbia,
Puppet.
Maryland.
Hey,
There's Mr. McDoggy Dog. What's the Discord? It's a chat for the cocktail hour, people. If you would like to join, it was put together by Nirmal, and she's been posting the string or whatever, the link.
Hey, K1ish.
Somebody saw Weird Al open for the Monkees at Meriwether. I can believe that. Weird Al, that's what he did back in.
I saw the Monkees at the Civic Center.
Yes, that was really
the very
early on.
first concert I ever went to. I was graduating from 8th grade.
Wow.
Don't ask me what year that was. Mid 60s. No, late 60s.
All right, so Meat Puppet would like to see the link. I have the Dan Belt Discord link too. If you want it, Steve Seebode can provide it. I don't know either one, so I can't even provide it. You could email them to me. I'd love it. Then I could have them available. At least I could look them up. I'll put them in my notes. Okay, thank you, Steve. Look at that short one. I want you to notice that Steve Seebode is now a moderator officially. Long time coming. Should have happened a long time ago.
Yes, Aggie Hall, he is retired. Don't get him started on what he used to do, please.
What was my job?
Oh, no.
I didn't have a job. I had a career.
Oh, no.
Very.
Thanks, Steve.
See, this is what you got for asking that question, Aggie. I'm just kidding. I was a public health person. I worked in environmental protection, pollution
No, he didn't
control.
make that kind of money, Jimmy Rick.
I worked in public health at the local health level, and then I went to work for the state government and became involved in something totally different, which was medical centers and surveys. Also, places where people who are convalescing or who are unable to care for themselves live. Nursing
Somebody
homes,
just
hospitals.
said, get your thermometer out.
Get my thermometer out.
Should I tell that story?
Which one? The one about the
Soup.
soup? Sure.
Early on, when Rick and I met, he was. Don't zoom in on me.
Oh, come on, tell them.
He was a licensed, what's it called?
Sanitarian.
Sanitarian. Well, guess what? He used to have a pocket protector. And in that pocket protector, there was probably a couple pens or whatever, but there was also a thermometer. We went out, hey JT, we went out to get something to eat during the week, whatever. And we went to this place and we ordered some soup. I don't know what else, but I remember the soup, and you'll hear why pretty soon. They bring the soup out and he tastes it. He goes, this isn't hot enough. He pulls his meat thermometer out of his pocket protector, proceeds to check the temperature, and then bitches, moans, and complains. I was so embarrassed. I'm surprised we even stayed together after that. Okay, you can take it off me now.
Yes, I did. And I have done it many times. And it wasn't a food and a rectal.
They both have one meat puppet.
You guys are, I used a food thermometer, okay? A metal
Thanks, Plum.
stem thermometer. Graduated from 0 to 220 degrees. It was registered in Fahrenheit. And it was in plus or minus a degree calibration. We just got
You could burn that tip, Jimmy Rick.
So here we go. There's the link from Normal. She just put it up there for discord.gg/APYRR8G5. Jimmy Rick usually uses his penis to touch or check temperature. I'm not going to go to dinner at your house.
I'm glad you're here, Jennifer.
Let me check the internal temperature of my oven stuffer roaster. Oh, damn, that's hot. I think it's done.
He could hurt his tip.
I have second degree burns on my penis. I think the chicken's ready to eat. Oh my God. When you get blisters, it's overdone. It's going to be dry.
Oh, God.
Now, what else can we do on the other side? If it's not warm enough, it comes out and shrivels up to indicate shrinkage, like on Seinfeld. Nothing? Oh, God. Like George Costanza after going in the ocean on Seinfeld. There we go. Okay, I had to give you a whole thing. Is anybody not familiar with the show Seinfeld? Which is like basically the sitcom of all sitcoms. You know that, right? That's it. We'll never have a better sitcom. That was it. Yep. Had great
the soup Nazi.
talent.
No soup for you.
And it ran so long. You'll never have as good a comedy. Never, never. And one of the best dramas ever is about to finish up too. NCIS is about to probably roll out the next year or two. It'll be done. It could have been this year. We lost Mom, for God's sake. We lost Mom. It's over. It'll never be back. This was it. The reruns, that's all you got. Oh, God. Damn. Bubble Boy. I like that. The Bubble Boy is all worried about his television shows. How about Castle? I like that show too. Castle. That was pretty good. We like watching old Law and Order.
Criminal Intent.
Criminal Intent.
And Law and Order.
And Law and Order, but we like the Criminal Intent because...
Yeah, what does Dolores rhyme with?
Malva. Yeah, he couldn't remember her name, and she said, "My name rhymes with the female part," and he says Malva, like for vulva.
And I think they understood what you meant.
But it was Dolores for clitoris. That was a repeat. Or maybe I did it 3 times. I don't know. You prefer curb, tent ringer, What is curb? Oh, is that your word for a female part? Curb rhymes with perb. I don't know. I'm totally out of it. You blew me away.
Curb your enthusiasm.
Curb your enthusiasm. Yeah, I got. It's.
I don't think
My IQ's not high enough. I guess I miss a lot of it.
You don't connect it. You don't miss it. You just don't connect it.
Bunch of those Long Island comedians trying to keep viable.
Hey, Cemetery, are you in Maine?
A lot of those poorly like less follicles than me from Long Island. Oh, they're outstanding. Okay, they can be. Both can be outstanding. Okay.
Thank you.
I mean, it isn't the best of all comedies. I was just like being extreme, waiting to get someone to challenge me with something like you did. Curb.
Yeah, JJ, I've been watching the temps. So I know what type of clothes to bring. I won't be bringing shorts.
But Serenity Now just got me back to saying it's Seinfeld. Rick and Morty. Long Island. Thank you, Diana. That was a funny one.
What are you smoking?
This is just a regular hybrid marijuana. It's sativa.
They know it's marijuana,
and
Rick.
indica. Hybrid. Yeah, my wife hated Beavis and Butthead.
Oh, yes, I do.
I used to really enjoy it a lot. Sunny in Philadelphia, I liked some of the episodes. It wasn't something I watched all the time, but I love Danny DeVito. I mean, anything he's in. The Expanse. I was watching a little bit of The Expanse. It takes so long for them to do anything. I gave up watching. It was like they still were talking about whether they were going to go through the gate or not. It's like, who's going to go through the gate? When are you going to make a decision? And why does the woman who has the very deep Latin accent with the gravelly voice, why is she in charge of everything? What made her in charge? All right, that's what I think about The Expanse. There you go.
Are you new? Fleshio Trap. Unless I'm saying it wrong.
Yes, ma'am. Who's Daria? I
don't know.
There's a cartoon, I think. It's a character, Daria, in it. Dan, you too?
We used to watch Dexter when we could. That was good. I like that.
Dexter's coming back?
He was a serial killer, but
he
always in the lab.
He worked in a lab.
He was like Abby.
Yeah, but he always took out
bad people.
Bad people, right. Not that didn't make him a serial killer still. He just, he had at least standards. King of the Hill's all right, and Futurama, of course.
Good night, Fleshio Trap. Who is Crystal?
Mystery Science Theater. 3000. I love that. Where you have the three aliens in a theater and they're discussing things about the movie they're showing. And they're always cutting down on whatever it is they're showing you. But then they have other discussions. Yeah, that's Plum All. Yeah, that's a pretty good thing. Robot Chicken, I do remember that. There were Thanksgiving marathons for Mystery Science Theater. I don't know if I could do that, but we have done like NCIS or Law and Order marathons.
Yes. When there's nothing on, you can
Twin
always.
Peaks.
Oh, Rick and Morty. Yeah, we used to watch Twin Peaks, the first one.
I would love to watch Twin Peaks again, because I did watch that back in the day. Enjoyed that very much. I liked the one character. It was still keeping it going on Major Crimes as the father of whatever the female character lead is in Major Crimes. He was in Twin Peaks.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Oh yeah, he was some kind of a gravelly kind of character up there in Alaska, and yeah. Is his name Ray Wise, really? Well, that was his character's name. Yes, the memories. Memories, sweet memories. Days that come, the days may go.
Hand me those chopsticks.
No. You can have a wrapper. She wants to hurt me, but oh man. No, don't. What is she going to do to me? What? I can't hardly defend myself anymore. Oh. And she's hitting me. Oh, she's poking me with a stick. I know we invested in that Nerf gun, and now we're never even utilizing it.
We can't.
All right, so we're just about 13 minutes from another offer of cleansing. If you felt that Rick's Erotica Hotline made you feel like a dirty boy or a dirty girl, or something in between, I am offering you an emergency treatment today because, well, I allowed Steve Seebode to post it on my in my channel, and of
Allowed
course
him? I think you begged him.
I begged him. I told him it would be a tremendous honor, and it is, to put that on my channel, because I am, God forbid whatever it means, the guy that reads this stuff for Dan Bell. So I see I have people that are interested in cleansing, so hang out there 12 more minutes and I'll get my bag of tools and I'll leave you with Darlene for a moment, and then we'll go outside and cleanse, and then we can go run around in the grass and play with the flowers and the butterflies and the bees. How does that sound? Does that sound good? Was it good enough for a few of you to please step out, click the like button, and then come back into the chat? Since we're up at 71 now, would really greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's been an exciting episode so far. I know you can't handle it. But it's because I've been just not pushing the envelope. I'm a fire eater. Watch. What did you think of that? Was that impressive? Do it again. Okay, watch. I don't know, Bobby. Now I am full of flame. I'm ready. I'm almost totally ready to give out. Well, it's pre-cum time again. I'm so sorry. Daddy has it. Pre-cum again. And if you haven't seen the Rick's Erotica Hotline, please feel free to look after cocktail hour finishes, I rather, the opposite word, ends or commences, and then what would be the fancy way to say that? Oh my. It's completed, I guess. The closing ceremony. Oh! Oh shit.
I couldn't find the empties. That's all I could find. Dud.
Jeez. Oh, watch out, folks.
Oh!
Whoa! Oh, she hit it.
Okay, that's enough.
So,
Bo's in the other room.
now look at this. This is the real thing. Do you see that? This has never been opened. This is not just water. This is a saline enema. K1 says I'm bleeding. Well,
right in the tool bag.
We're going to get ready. Probably it'll take me
an hour.
An hour to get the thing off.
Give me. I have tools.
Oh, you have nails.
But I have a knife in the kitchen.
Then you have to maintain them. I think that's it, right?
Let me see. Yeah.
Yep, it is. Why aren't you doing it at point blank range?
I wasn't going to pull it that close.
So I think it still has to be open. Bless you, O Trap. Thank you, O Heart, for the nice little donation. You haven't been typing the other, but
I did put it out there.
Okay, I'm sorry. So we are going to go out there, and I have probably enough for maybe 81 people. It's Crystal from Massachusetts. Well, thank you for joining our show. Are you just coming back after being on the show before, or have you never joined us? Are you a first-time viewer? Oh, I don't know what that was, Shaylee, but I wish I could see what that was. Enema before dildo or sex is about being clean. That's how you don't get COVID. What the frick? You don't get COVID anally, rectally, vaginally. You could get it through inhalation or touch and transfer to your eyes or your nose into the mucosa. Okay. I can't wait. I can't wait anymore. I want to do it now. So I'm going to start to move.
Thanks, Bless You Trap.
Oh, thank you again. You've been a long-term fan. Well, that's nice. I have a surprise, everybody. Look what I'm wearing. I'm wearing one of the famous Another Dirty Room t-shirts. Yes, I am. So,
Oh, Steve.
yeah. One of a kind now. And that's my nipple right there. And I'm not even lying. You can see
Maria
it.
G has that shirt.
See the nipple right here? Look.
They're all gone.
Look at that.
They're always hard.
Always hard. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Now somebody else might need to be cleansed after that. All right, Darlene, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, so present yourself if you wish to be cleansed. But the deal is here is I use this. This solution will, through remote technology,
Mom, come on. They're starting to send names.
already, will remove all of your impacted fecal material and clear your mind and spirit altogether.
Plum.
Plum all. Be cleansed.
Mitch.
Wait a minute. Oh.
Technical difficulties.
There's the little piece in there. Oh, got it. Got it. Now we're ready.
Plum.
Plum all.
Mitch.
Mitch.
Maria G.
Maria G.
Brandon.
Brandon.
Jennifer Dyer.
Jennifer
Yes.
Dyer.
Bourbon Cat.
Bourbon Cat.
Meat Puppet.
Meat Puppet.
Soul.
Soul.
Jimmy Rick.
Jimmy Rick.
J-Tay.
J-Tay.
K1ish.
K1ish.
Loopsy Oopsy.
Loopsy Oopsy.
Edna.
Edna.
Janice.
Janice.
Kimbra.
Kimbra.
Steve.
Steve.
Oh, he wants you to bless the next door neighbors.
Bless the next door neighbors.
Swanson Johnson Bronson. I say that backwards.
Swanson Bronson Johnson.
Louise and Hounds.
Louise and Hounds.
We did Jennifer. We did Plum.
Josh.
Cemetery Ridge.
Cemetery Ridge. Josh.
Mike Clemens.
Mike Clemens.
Metal Maiden.
Metal Maiden.
You're Getting Me Wet. Raven.
Raven.
Danielle Redmond.
Danielle Redmond.
Shailene.
Shailene.
Kimbra.
Kimbra.
Did Plum. Darby D.
Darby.
We did Mike Clemens, right?
Yes, we did, but Mike,
Okay.
it's an extra.
Omar.
Omar.
Captain Crook.
Captain Cook.
Mike T.
Mike T.
Sydney Brooks.
Sydney Brooks.
The Klostervogs.
The Klostervogs.
Namal.
Nirmal.
Josh.
Josh.
Sean Arm.
Sean Arm. I got Cochise, Dan Bell, Dylan.
We did the Fresh and Cleanse. Potato Cardoff 25.
Potato Cardoff 25.
Olga.
Olga Dennis. I will be going.
Dan Wilson.
I will be live streaming from Gettysburg on Saturday.
Finish this first.
Keep an eye open.
Dan Wilson.
Dan Wilson, because
The
Dan
chair-
Bell will be with
The
me.
chair guy.
The chair guy. And so will a couple other people. So watch out for a live stream, Rick Serra, Saturday at Gettysburg. Yeah,
Oh, he did, Steve. He said the chair guy, although I don't think he got it.
the chair guy.
He was from Friday, the guy in front of like where I was sitting.
Oh,
was the
that guy, the chair guy. Yes. He was a good guy, just a lot of them. How many people saw the photo
Mazzy.
I put up today of me on the stepladder?
Hun, do that after this. Mazzy.
Mazzy.
Okay, I think we got everyone who wanted it.
Bless you, trap. Hitler. Dixie Chicks.
Oh, the pink chick.
The pink chick. Oh, the pink-haired chick? Yeah. And her friend. You saw how I was schmoozing in with them. I was so cool. Dancing with the pretty girls. All the other old guys were all, look at him. How did he do that?
Just
I
dance.
can't believe it. How did he deserve that?
Are we going back inside now since we have such a large audience out here?
I don't know how many we have.
I'm talking
70.
about neighbors on both sides. Is
Oh,
what I meant.
oh. The
So
neighbors
can we
are
go
out,
back?
which, yeah, but wait a minute. So the neighbors are out in front of me, next door, that side, and behind me. And here I am talking to a phone sitting on a tripod, and I'm waving a bottle of enema solution in the air. Does that look at all odd to you? Maybe I should go over here a couple of times. You just got to go over this way. All right. Tony, Yelena, Anna, Michael,
Rob. Rob is over there.
Rob, Ksenia, the two little babies, the cat,
They
etc.
don't have a cat.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, I haven't
Yep.
seen it.
So Walt Disney.
Can we go back in now?
All right, let's go back inside. Apparently, Darlene is a little concerned because, oh, Bill Cosby, Bo.
Here,
No, don't. It's got salt solution. Don't put it in my eyes and shit. Come on.
Rick. Rick.
Don't. Stop. Shh. Oh,
I bless Rick.
so she decided that she'd help make things better. By hitting me
We're right here, Bo. We didn't stay out.
with the salty solution. So did everybody feel better who got cleansed? I
What's
hope
your
you
question,
do.
Gmail?
Paul, go for it. What's up? Oh, you're welcome, Mellow Maiden. I'm so happy to help the community in this way. And Doc Dacus feels refreshed. Mike Clemens, I feel empty now.
It's almost 2 pounds lighter.
2 pounds lighter,
food
I
came
tell
out.
you. I'm amazed. We should do a study, and maybe we can publish it in the annals of the Another Dirty Room
Eating your food.
library, which will be, of course, in the future when another dirty room becomes so big, we'll have to have a visitor center, examples of the rooms we've been to. The Erotica will have its own room, the podcast overall, and it'll have its own space there. Yes, the annals will be full. I mean, the halls will be full of all kinds of interesting things, mostly anal. Ow! She shot me because I'm saying anal too many times. But, you could put B in front of it, and then it's banal. And that's another way to describe most of the things I say. And then what can we do? Put C in front of it, and it's a canal, an opening. Again, like an anus. Put So the word anal with different letters in front can have all kinds of different connotations or connotations.
Thanks, JT.
You detect the prolapse? Yes, I think I detect some kind of a inviolability of the anal wall structure. It's going to sloth, folks. It's going to sloth. Watch out below. Get a bedpan. Get a basin. It's ready to sloth. Here I am. I'm just going to hold my empty beer.
You want a refill?
I will burn you if you try.
If I try to get you a refill?
No, if you try to shoot me.
Try. Oh, I wasn't primed. I'm scared.
I lit it up. No, I didn't.
You want another beer?
Yes, please. What the heck? Oh, yes. I've been taught in the acting school at Juilliard. Yes, Juilliard Acting School. Just got my
Thanks, Mega.
diploma.
Sorry you keep losing your connection.
I went to night school very late at night, mostly after 12 midnight. Thank you, Mega Death Gigantor. Sending now before I lose connection again, Rick. Oh my gosh. You're having connection issues? I am so sorry. Anybody, if you are having connection issues, I wish I could tether you better. I don't know what I can say. I went out and took some of the funds that it was donated to me last month, I think it was, and went out and purchased this Wi-Fi system. Here's one of them right here. So I have no problem with connection anymore. I love this thing. Ready to sloth them all? Oh no. Please don't. Oh my God, yes you will. And when people tell me they're ready to sloth, I start to think about the Love Liquors and Lies scene of when Shannon Sylvia throws a bunch of, like, I don't know what it was, pink looking goo stuff that Dan got somehow and threw it on Ree Sadler. Oh my God, that stuff was so gross. And it was supposed to be like I don't know, a placenta or something like that. Oh no, it was her uterus. That's right. It was her uterus. She had cancer, supposedly, and was dying of cancer. And it was first called Cancer Schmancer, but we changed the name because we actually were reached by Fran Drescher, Dan got contacted, and we were asked to change the name because she had an organization that was seriously working towards helping raise money for treatment and research into cancer prevention.
I'm gonna fix a drink.
Okay. So we changed it to this other name. Yeah, it could have been Fixadent with some kind of a gluten or jello or something like that. Oh my God. Creamy pink crap. It goes through every time. Well, if you're on Patreon and you're paying $5 a month, and you may not know this, but you could watch Love, Liquor, and Lies anytime you want it because it's already been downloaded as episodes on the stream. The only inconvenience to me with the stream is you have to scroll. It's better if you access it on your computer. You can do that more easily because you can log into your Patreon account off of a computer or a Mac. There's so much on Patreon, and I know there's been, for the people who have been paying, not as much material in the last weeks or months. And that's been obviously for issues that were related to Dan and problems he had. And that's going to be changing. He's going to be getting the videos going. He's got something that he's putting together now for Patreon. And we're going to be recording another podcast tomorrow. So if you're not a Patreon subscriber, it's $5 a month. You get to enjoy the Rick's Erotica. All the episodes, 193 episodes, are there for you to listen to. And about 20 of them are video casts as well. So you get the choice of viewing about 20 of them when we were doing video streaming for a little while on an experimental basis. So it's an adjustment. You get involved with someone, and as we just heard today, Dan and Dylan have gone apart, but they're going to still be friends. Now he's got to adjust to that change in his life. Dylan does as well.
Let me tell you something.
What?
You ever leave my ass, we will not be friends.
Okay.
I will shoot your ass
All right.
every chance I get.
Okay, gotcha. I will be smart.
No, Gmail, I have not.
No, I never saw that. Squidbillies?
I agree, J-Tay.
Yeah, exactly. Someone more mature, but also a contemporary. Somebody who has their own life and are okay and put together themselves. They don't need someone else. They're independent. He needs to be independent and find someone who is independent and strong, and that would be the person to hang out and date and maybe have a romantic
Shay
relationship with. What's that?
Smell like fish, taste like chicken. You don't know what you've been licking.
Oh boy. That is an old version.
I never heard it before.
But I've heard nothing about chicken. But it would finish with, if it smells like fish, it's a dish. Because, if it didn't have that kind of odor and it was smelling something else, it could indicate actually something worse than normal flora everybody has, okay? You're covered with things. That's the way it is. Men, women, we're covered with them, and they affect our body, and where you can fold and bend and your armpit, etc., it's going to trap odor and cause a smell.
Their tax rate is pretty high, though, Robert. Look into that,
Now,
too.
I'm not saying that you have to be affected like some of the characters on the erotica that smell a teeny
Oh,
bow of
oh, don't even get into
a whiff
that.
of bow and they're ready to get into some sex.
Oh,
You know, I'm not insinuating that. That's not normal. But
yeah. Look into
but
the
I think
tax rates, Robert.
a little bit of a funky smell would be the pheromone for one to another. Yes, it would be. I don't thank you, Jimmy Rick. He always douches himself. Yeah. I douche my throat. All right.
Wonder if I can hit you right in the center of the forehead. Too close to your eyes.
I just take a bottle like this and I rinse and rinse. Salty water is very good for your throat, though. When you have a sore throat, it's a good old remedy and very helpful to soothe your throat when you have a sore throat. Don't forget warm salt water. It's a good remedy. It also is good for cold sores or things in your mouth where you have those sores. Yes, just doing that. Darlene's having a good time shooting
Because
me.
Bo's in the other room.
And I'm not talking about hairballs, and I'm not talking about talk to you later, Paul. He said, talk to you later. Meow, meow. Summer's Eve for your throat. Yes, Mike.
Yes, he is a
Here it
good
is.
target.
Summer's Eve for my throat. Summer's Eve. What a great brew.
Ooh, neti pot. Yuck.
I use my neti pot and then I make it into a brew. Neti brew. I never knew how mucus could be such a good alcohol creator.
Sarah's Eve, Steve Seebode said.
Sarah's Eve.
Gmail, we have talked to you.
What's up with Paul? I mean, everybody doesn't talk to us all the time, Paul. They're not being excluded for sure. Calm down, man. Everybody wants you to stay, so please just stick around.
Ooh, Jimmy Rick.
What? How come you can never pee inside during sex? You mean pee inside of a house?
No, that's not what they meant.
Pee in the bathroom
That's not
or
what
in
they
the
meant.
shower?
That's not what they went.
Are you talking about when it's up inside somebody? You shouldn't pee
True.
unless the other person likes it.
Oh,
Please, please, pee up my armpit. Please pee on my armpit. Get this one.
I definitely
Get my
do.
nipple. Get my nipple. Get my nipple here. I love when you pee on me. Oh, here,
Okay,
pee
Robert.
on my chin.
I need a
I got my
razor.
mouth open. That's so good. I got pee down my chin. Oh my. I don't know if I like it. You know what? I love it. I love pee. Pee is rad. And my name ain't Brad. I'm Rick, the urine wino.
guess what?
If
we
I
have
took-
85 likes
That's excellent.
and 85 in the room.
That's beautiful. Oh, we lost somebody. They fainted when they heard that. So on Friday, I'll talk about the exact opposite. We'll talk about rectal secretions and how they can be used in a brown shower situation. We talked about that on
So
Rick's Erotica Hotline.
how do you know that, Bourbon Cat?
What is that?
You have to tilt at a